All right, so you got your remote, your collar, your lanyard. I don't even know what to call these things, but they go right here.
Okay.
Your charge port, and I'm gonna show you all these things that are in here. Under here is where you have your manual, where if you want to geek out.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is show you the basic way to operate it, because it can be a lot of information. So we're gonna try to make it simple, keep it simple.
Okay.
All right. Now, on here, I just want you to, get familiar with that. So usually they give you a cord that's too long, and you cut it to the length that you need.
Okay.
All right. Now, in the back right here, flip that tab, and you have a charge port.
Okay.
All right. You can charge this right here.
Got it.
All right, let me. Charge port.
Hold on, we gotta get clear and focus.
Charge port. Charge it right back here. All right. So now that's your charge port for this. On your remote, you also have a charge port in the back.
Okay.
So you can charge both of these at the same time, no problem. Typically, when you get it brand new out of the box, it is fully charged and it lasts for about 2 days.
Okay.
All right. And when I say it'll last for 2 days, I mean this will last for 2 days. This might last for a whole week.
Okay.
Right. So this dies, the collar dies way faster. Yeah. All right. So dealing with the remote first. Okay. So this L is for the light, and it's also the on and off to cut this collar on. This second button is the mode button. You have two options, momentary, and it says /C, that's continuous. And obviously you have the charge port. All right. So the way you turn this on is you hold it. Always tell people to just kind of hold it and look at the screen. Turns blue, it's on. Now that it's on, you see 4 things on the screen. You see a 1D blinking. That means it's a one dog system. You have an M, that's for the momentary. You got the C, that's for the continuous, and you got the 0. All right, so that's one dog. The momentary and the continuous, they represent the stem, or what people call the shock, right? There's 2 ways you can do it. I mean, if you see an M and a C, that means that these 2 buttons are programmed. One is programmed for M, one is programmed for C. If all we saw on the screen was an M, that would mean both buttons are momentary. If all we saw was a C, both buttons are continuous. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. All right. In this little goodie bag, they give you a way to test your collar and see if your collar is working. So what I'm gonna do is turn this on. We just turned this on. That does not turn your collar on. The way to turn the collar on is to find the red dot, pair it to that red dot, and this should turn green.
Wow.
Right, now it's on. This is how you cut it off too. It should turn red. Well, blink red for a second. I'm gonna cut it back on. All right. So now, this is just a tip. If this thing is on the dog and you're not sure if it is on or not, and you don't want to, you just want to know if it's on, you can put your hand on the dog's neck and just press the vibrate button, which is this T. And you know it still works, right? As opposed to shocking the dog to see if it's on.
Right.
It is vibrating. All right. So now I did that just to show you what momentary and continuous look like. So what I'm going to do is turn the remote up. The way I turn it up right now, we see it's on 0. I'm going to turn it up right here with this knob. Now it's on 51, right? So on 51, I'm going to touch this black button, which represents the momentary. I'm going to touch it, and as I touch it, you'll see it stem right here. I'm going to touch it and hold it. It still only stems that one time.
Okay.
Now I'm going to tap the C, which is the red button. That is the continuous that's on the screen. I'm going to tap it. Now I'm gonna hold it. It continues as long as you're holding the button. So that it will be stemming the dog until you release it, right? All right, so now you got your momentary and your continuous. The way we use the remote, we make both buttons to be the same thing, which is continuous, meaning we typically don't use it momentary in the momentary mode. So how we change it is we hold that M and that C, we hold it down, so the only thing that we see on the screen is a C and no longer see an M or, just an M. So I'm holding it. Now I changed it, and now both buttons are momentary. So now even if I held that other button, it's still momentary. Now I'm gonna hold it again. Now both buttons are continuous. If I touch that black button, if I hold it, it's gonna stem. If I hold this one, it's gonna stem. Okay. One of the last things I want to show you with this is right now the dog is set on 51. So we stem the dog on 51. This collar goes to 100. When you give it past 99, it just says max on it. So right now it says 51. If I was to touch this red button, now it is a boost, meaning it's going to stem the dog on 5 higher than what you see on that screen. So now that 51 is going to turn to 56.
Okay.
So it's a boost. Now they let you reprogram that if you want it to be like 10 more, 15 more, 20 more, but out of the box it's always 5 more. All right. Also, so now it's the boost button. Also, if you want to, let's say if your working number, the number that you normally work on is 30, let's say that, and you put it in your pocket and you don't want it to change while it's in your pocket, you can hold it down until it blinks, and then now it's locked.
Okay.
So I'll do it again just so the people on camera will see. All right, so it's on 20. If I hold down this top button, it'll blink. Now it's locked. So if it's in my pocket and it changes, it will not turn up or turn down, for the dog. All right, now if I want to unlock it, I hold it again. And as you see, as I was turning it, it ended up going back to 12.
Okay.
Right. All right. So now you pretty much got a gist. This T that's right here, this is a vibration. The reason why it says T is because they allow you to change it to where it becomes a tone only and not a vibration. So, but right now it's vibration. You got the first stem, which is the lower stem, which is the black button, the higher stem, which is the red button, and then they give you this lanyard. You can hook it up here. You can kind of wear it around your neck. All right, the other things that they include in this package, this right here, I don't know what they call it, but it allows you to take the skins off of this. So if you don't want it to be yellow, you can have it black, or you can go on their website and you can order different colors that they have if you want to just be a little extra.
Okay.
Alright. So now they also give you this little thing right here, which allows you to screw these off and screw the longer ones on for dogs that have thicker skin, longer coats.
Okay.
Your typical dog will not need it. They can be fine with this. All right, this goes a half mile. So this goes a half mile and it's waterproof. As long as you have these charge port tabs closed, it's waterproof. In the water, if this starts to get a little loose, just tighten it up. Other than that, you're good.